Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a multi-person trampoline. This is part 4 of our fair tutorial. If you are following the fair tutorial along, this is part 4. This is the position that we will be making our trampoline in. So hopefully you have already made the giant white grid and you can see the amount that we have to extend inwards from the bottom front left hand corner of the white grid. You can see what we must extend in from the right and then in. So follow that along and that will give you the starting position. And if you haven't made the white grid, and if this is the first video that you've seen, then that will mean absolutely nothing to you. Here are all of the materials that we will use throughout the build. Please do make sure that you have access to all of these. Begin on the starting position by placing a red concrete. And left of this, place 3 light blue. 1, 2, 3. Left of that, place a red concrete, and then left of that, place 3 light blue. 1, 2, 3. Left of that, place a red concrete, and then behind that, place 3 light blue. 1, 2, 3. Behind that, place a red concrete, and then 3 more light blue. 1, 2, 3. Behind that, place a red concrete, and then extend across the back of the build by placing 3 light blue, 1, 2, 3, then a red concrete, 3 more light blue, 1, 2, 3, a red concrete, and then extend towards the front of the build once more, place 3 light blue, 1, 2, 3, red concrete, and then 3 light blue. Perfect. So what we do from here is very simple. We want to join the 4 sides of the build together using 2 rows of light blue concrete that will form a plus shape like this, or if you're feeling fancy, an X shape. What we then have to do is fill these 4 quadrants in using slime. That is what allows this to actually work and function as a multi-person trampoline. And once we have placed all of the slime, we can then place grey carpet on top of it to conceal the fact that we are using the remains of a poor, helpless, and I do want to stress helpless, slime creature for our fair entertainment. What we're then going to do after we have done that is go all the way around. Actually, we will scratch what I was about to say, and instead, on top of all of the red concretes, I want you to extend them up. So every single red concrete that we have, extend them up by 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, so on and so forth, extending all the way around the edge of our trampoline. And this is what is going to give us the boundaries a little bit later on. We've kind of reached the point where I want to make the entrance to the trampoline. So this is on the back side over here towards where the back of the fair is, and just extending out of the back corner of the trampoline, we want to place a smooth quartz stair. And behind it, 2 smooth quartz slabs, and then behind that, an upside down stair joining down to the ground like this. And all we have to do from here is just grab an oak trap door. I'd recommend grabbing, well actually we don't have to do that. All we have to do is place 3 oak trap doors along the top of the smooth quartz blocks facing towards the back of the fair, flip them upwards, and then on the very back here we'll probably just have to place a block to facilitate this and then flip an oak trap door up, and that kind of gives us a nice little guardrail to get up and down onto the trampoline. And now that we've done that, we are now going to place light blue banners on the sides of the trampoline. So these are directly off of the light blue concretes. They will hang down into the ground, and it just adds a little bit of detail. It just looks pretty good. So the next thing that we're going to do beyond this is place chains on top of the light blue concretes. Will these light blue concretes get a break? On top of the edge light blue concretes, not the center ones. And on top of these two light blue concretes here where we have the entrance, we're just going to have one block that is just completely left open for us to walk onto. Well, the front two also want to have chains, and then once you have placed one layer of chains, we simply want to add an additional layer, just extending all the way around. And once we have, and this is very precise work. By the way, if you don't want to use chains because they don't actually function as a guardrail, you can walk in between them. If you want something a bit more solid, then you might want to go with iron bars or something like that. But once you have placed all of the chains, we're just going to place some red carpet on top of said chains and on top of the red concretes, just extending all the way around. And this will pretty much put a finish on the trampoline. Very, very easy build, ladies and gentlemen, and yet a nice addition to the fair all the same. And once we have finished just going all the way around, shouldn't take too long hopefully, and just on top of these two as well, we will be left with our 100% finished trampoline. That's it! I do hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial. Please do remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Click that little bell next to the subscription button, that'll ensure that you get all my videos sent directly to your sub box. And if you do want to make any more parts of the fair, there is a fair tutorial. It is going to be a huge playlist filled of every single thing you will need to make your very own fair / carnival / theme park. Find that below in the description, on the screen, maybe even at the top of the comment section. You'll be able to find it everywhere. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I love you all very much, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye!